Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gallier Hall for the K4K in Harmony annual concert. Yeah, definitely something to applaud. I'm Fred Caston. It is once again my pleasure to be with you. Been involved with this great effort for a number of years. Someone who was involved even longer, in fact, was our original co-host we always think of on these occasions, and that was the great Ellis Marsalis, who one of the all-time greats in Louisiana and American music, someone who I got to hear play for over 50 years, got to know for close to 40, and had the privilege of introducing several, well, I think almost 1,000 times over the many years in a number of different locations. And his great work for this organization and his efforts in its behalf still redound to the benefit of K4K in Harmony and all of us involved with it. So we think of him once again here tonight and appreciate all that he has left with us. I admired Ellis for his musicianship and his citizenship. He was not only a great artist, but a really thoughtful and wise member of the community at large and a great educator. So we thank him for putting us on a good path, as many have continued. And thanks to all of you who have supported this organization. You may recall, it was originally known as Dr. Koats for Kids, but over the years has evolved and has now become now K4K in Harmony, recognizing that we now have, as a part of the organization, a strong emphasis on education, musical education for youngsters who want to learn instrumental music and for those who want to learn the art of writing songs. We've got songwriting classes and instrumental performance classes, and you'll hear the results and see the results of those classes with folks playing for you here tonight. None of this would be possible, none of this would exist without the efforts of our founder and CEO, and I'd like for you to give her a huge welcome right now, please. Please welcome Ji Young Ko.
How are you, everyone? Yeah, can I have a warm? How are you guys? Thank you. Woo. Look, guys, just look around. How full this house is, right? This room is, and how diverse this room is. This is our 16th annual concert. Thank you. And I think maybe 4th concert without Ellis Marsalis. And thank you so much, Fred. And before I talk about Ellis a little bit, we had a little kickoff concert 2 months ago. I felt a little bit like a little low energy at the beginning, and I was thinking for 2 months long, what happened to me? I was missing you, really, you know? You really bring a lot of energy and then story and history about Ellis too.
Give me a call next time.
Okay, oh yeah, did you hear that? He said, give me a call, right? Okay, I'm gonna ask you guys, as Mr. Fred Caston said, we started as a simple coat drive, right? Anybody wanna guess? I didn't count yet for tonight. How many coats we collected? Any guess? If you guess exactly, don't Google yet, okay? You're gonna get one of the auction item if I don't sell it, okay? K-Beauty, I curated everything, okay? Anybody knows exact number? Hopefully not, because I have to sell everything, right? 3,800. And I looked around a little bit. I think tonight, easily we are gonna get 100, 150. And then Dr. Vera and Xavier will collect coat in December. And we are gonna have a more coat drive. But as we said earlier, briefly, as Mr. Fred said earlier briefly, we changed even our mission. Because again, can you maybe show the mission clearly? Because now, look at this, K4K Harmony, now we have a new name, right? Serves youth across New Orleans with a focus on those facing challenges and barriers to success access to high quality music. Through songwriting and instrumental music program, we offer young people a creative outlet for healing, expression, and empowerment. While our mission now is centers on music, we continue the Koats tradition to honor our co-host, the late Ellis Marsalis, and New Orleans missions who give generously of their time and talent for the community. And you're gonna see a lot of talented musicians who are here to support us too. Do you know, last week we had Mr. Ellis Marsalis' birthday, which is the 14th. And maybe we're gonna watch one video that I promised, because we had a little bit of a glitch at the kickoff. We wanted to play the music that I played with him, which was one of our last performance. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a story. I had a party, nice party. He always comes and sits on the corner. And then he said, okay, you guys, you have really nice friends, right? And he was looking at me. And I played something, The Nearness of You. Anybody here old enough knows The Nearness of You? Don't nod, because you look old then, right? Anyway, I was playing with my pianist. And then he looked at me so intensely. And I said, what's wrong? Did I play something wrong? No. And I asked him, do you want to play? And we played again with him. Do you want to watch the video? Yes, let's do it. I'm going to share, we have a biggest changes in this year. As I said, we collected the codes over years, right? Now, we welcomed so many new faces. I'm gonna start with new board members. I'm so proud. I really literally handpicked them. So they're nice people. They're nice people. Right, Blake, right? Anyway, so I'm going to introduce our new board members. Gigi Dupuy here. She is our new board member who is also helping, a lot of people with immigration law problem. And it's a very low bono service. She's helping the immigrants from Haiti. And I'm so happy because she's a go-getter, just like me. And we have a black hat. Do you guys love Dirty Coast stores? Right? We have actual t-shirts from him. We just print out this morning for this new logo. And that was done by our new board member, Blake Haney over there. And we have a really fabulous and colorful lady here. Where are you, Melissa? I cannot miss you. Melissa here. You know what? She wears a lot of hats and wigs, right? But one thing I really love about her is she is Iraq veteran. Can you believe that, right? And a lawyer as well. Melissa DePont. And we have the last person. Where are you? Chris Robichaud. Chris, thank you so much. I'm so excited to have you. And that I can call you all the time. That's blessing. Maybe not for you, right? But it's blessing for me. Thank you so much. And also we have, do you guys know, they're gonna talk about themselves really briefly later. We have a lot of college and high school students who volunteer nonstop. They meet regularly and they do social media, all the code collection, name everything. We are covered by these amazing young people. Junior crew has also new members, and I will later actually introduce one of our leaders, the members. And we have now, I'm gonna ask you guys, the teachers. We welcomed 4 teachers officially. If you are our new teachers, including Max Bronstein, Tucker Fuller, and Whitney Cooper, and Amina, please wave. Yeah, or dance. Yeah, great, awesome, yeah, awesome. And let me ask you guys, who's here for the first time? Okay, I promise you guys, it's gonna be your best day. I really promise you, right? And I know Jonathan figured it out, right? Okay, good. Let's listen to it. It's only me who has this recording, you know. I can put this one day on eBay, you know, and I make a lot of money, you know. It's just only me. And you're gonna see series of pictures of him later too. You know, Ellis told me one day, why everybody always at my center play Twinkle Twinkle only? I was like, oh yeah, good question, right? You know, it's a hard instrument, right? But that moment I said, okay, I'm gonna teach my student more than Twinkle Twinkle. I really promised myself, right? And today I'm very honored. One of our program that is getting so many requests from all the partner sites is a songwriting program. So our idea was we are going to boys' home, girls' home, or any place like a covenant house or some school program, and we teach them songwriting without teaching them music theory. How does it work? We are gonna now share how it worked. Before I I introduce them, I want to say Max Bronstein, who is an amazing teacher, and Tucker Fuller. They are so natural, and we made a lot of songs composed by these kids, right? And we have the first person who is going to open this stage. Yeah, very good. Mary, where are you? You guys have to help her to give her really, really, really good energy. Mary, come over. Okay, look at you. I love your outfit. Mary, would you please tell everybody what your song is about? Oh, we can use this microphone. Don't you like a microphone? Can I turn this on for you? Or you can use this one. Look at this, right? You want to be singer, so you have to know how to use a microphone, right? Okay, good. Number one, let's introduce yourself.
My name is Mary.
Good, very good. Do you happen to have your last name too? Okay, what is your last name?
My last name is Admasu.
Awesome. What is your song called?
God is so wonderful.
Okay, good. No spoil yet, right? Very good. Can you tell us about your song, and I will get ready. Can you tell about your song to these wonderful people?
It's about God.
Okay, good. Very good. Mary is a student at TIP, Trinity Educational Empowerment Program, and she composed this one maybe in 30 minutes. So let's get started.
God is so wonderful. God is a miracle. God does everything for you and me. God made the earth. God made the bird. God made everything you see. God is the best. God is the best. God created you and God created me. God created the dogs, God created the frogs, God created the hogs, and God created us. God is so wonderful, God is a miracle, God does everything for you and me. God made the earth, God made the birds, God made everything you see. God is the best, God is the best, God created you and God created me. God created the dogs, God created the frogs, God created the hogs, and God created us.
Do you guys have any question for Mary? Oh wow, she's ready for question, right? Do you have any question for Mary? Okay. Go ahead, please.
Did you create the words or was it AI or something?
Oh, you're inserting her. Did you use AI like ChatGPT? No? Wow, because it sounds so good, right? Okay. God is wonderful, but Mary is wonderful too, obviously, right? Thank you so much, Mary. Okay, I'm getting excited. Anybody watched us on news, actually on the morning show last Monday and Wednesday? I think they played 4 times, 18-minute segment about us. And these boys who composed Silver Warrior, they were featured there. They are just about to come up here. And then the show host asked, what is the title of the song, Silver Warrior? What is about this song, Silver Warrior, right? So this is a very interesting story. I will let them introduce about their songs, okay? Can you guys come up here, all of you, 3 boys from team? I know they are ready, but they wanted to actually share their some beautiful ideas. Okay, I have a question, one of you. What does writing a song make you feel that nothing else does?
Comfortable.
Comfortable, very good.
Inner peace.
Wow, inner peace. Wow. And one more, maybe? Because I heard you are extremely confident now. Is it true? It gave you confidence?
Yes.
Oh yeah, how can you say no, right? I love it. I have one more question. If you could collaborate with some like famous artist, who would it be?
Michael Jackson. Jackson 5.
Okay, we will see if your song will be so strong enough to attract those people, right? Are you guys ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, what is it called again?
Silver Warriors.
Okay.
Once upon a time, there was a silver warrior. He was big and brave. He saved all the slaves. He went into a cave, trying to fight a bear. Then the bear got scared of his silver sword. Silver warrior, rise. He will never die. Silver warrior, fight. It's your time tonight. You become a knight, fighting for our lives. Dangerous and fire, stick to our desire. So nobody dies. You will save our pride from the mysterious monsters that lie. Silver warrior, rise. He will never die. Silver warrior, fight. It's your time tonight. Deep in the woods, the monsters never could defeat the silver warrior, 'cause he's the true destroyer. 2, 3, 4. Silver warrior, rise. He will
guys are so special. After our songwriting class, they ask us, how can we put this one on Spotify? How can we own IP? I looked up you guys, the concert in November. Can we be invited, right? I love that spirit. But behind this one, there's a wonderful teacher who even goes to their place and pick them up to bring the program. If I can ask one quick question, Ms. Romaine, do you think you can share how this program helped your children at TIP, for example?
Sure. It's great to see how much confidence they develop as they're working collaboratively together to come up with the words, to listen to the song, to figure out what works, what doesn't work, and to really create a bond with the person that is collaborating with them with the music. And when they come up with their words, they get more and more excited. So as the song builds, they are very, very motivated to get it done and make some money.
I was getting very emotional, and then very good, awesome. You know what? Really, this teacher is amazing. She was even practicing, Romaine McCarthy. I wish every child has a teacher like this, right? She was practicing with us singing too, last night. We're going to actually share what we did. But I really appreciate all your effort, and I'm really happy to hear the kids said, I'm going to be back next summer to program, right? Congratulations. Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, you're done. Okay, we are now introducing very special program. So, we started with the Koats, and then we added songwriting, and then we added instrumental program, which cost a lot. Councilman using green, which cost a lot, okay? I'm just saying that because there are some grants to open, right? Which cost a lot. We give really high quality music education, right? And I know, I'm sorry, I'm so direct. I'm Korean, it helps, right? So I'm going to invite some of our instrumental program students. Am I right? The order-wise, right? Okay, would you guys help me welcome these wonderful students from K4K in Harmony Instrumental Program?
I'm gonna play Obladi Oblada by the Beatles.
to ask Luca, because you did such a beautiful interview. When you play, what happens inside of you? You know, how do you feel when you play music?
When I play music, it gives me a safe space to vent out any feelings I could have towards anything, really, whether it be joy all the way through any kind of sorrow or sadness.
You know what? I'm sharing this with you guys. I have to tell you one thing. So, hopefully you're not here, or hopefully you are here. So people are confused with us, you know? When we play, you see so many talented people are here as staff members and teachers, right? They think we are promoting culture and music only. Do you think is it? No, we are actually using this music as a tool to help these kids, to empower these kids, actually, right? I'm going to ask, when was the most proud moment in the rehearsal or performance or TV show or any kind of moment with the violin?
For me, I would say it's when we were rehearsing the day before we were on the news, and you told us that we sounded ready to play.
Oh, that was it? My teacher was so tough. She said, you sound okay, and I was so happy. Okay, I'm gonna be more generous with the compliment. You, by the way, tonight sound amazing. Really, right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you about life. We have a student. These are brothers, Lillian and Luca, and their sister attend our program too. She's giving me a little look. Do you want to know about music, what music does to you? Lydia, isn't music sometimes hard? So is life, right? What can we learn from music that we can apply to life if we feel some difficulties? Guys, ready? Okay?
I think if a hard pass, you just keep going, and then you could deal with it. You could ask your teacher or parents to help with that part, and so then you could fix it. And just kind of in school. So in schools, if you have a bad attitude, you could just go back and help yourself to get better at music.
Do you have a good attitude in the rehearsal?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, you are gonna see them again later with the other group, but we have one little piece by the professional musicians. Thank you so much, guys. You guys sounded amazing. So, again, we had some transition, and there were some rough moments here and there, and you guys know what's going on funding-wise and nationwide in the city. So I suggested we are gonna survive no matter what, because I trust in this mission, and I trust you guys. You guys are not gonna be just ignore us, right? You are gonna be with us, right? And I suggested to the string quartet, can we play I Will Survive?
chorus and getting ready to explore. We do stronger. Who could ever ask for more? We learn music and reading too. In science there was lots of labs, but other things to do. In visual arts we played too. And did our part, we knew all over. Teeth was where we belong. Through the door came Dr. Cole, the two more great musicians who show us even more. We found our own words with a snazzy melody. The next thing you know, we're a singing group of three. And now, we will thrive. T and K for K in harmony. We really come alive. We got all our lives to live. It's our song to you again. Yeah, we will thrive. We will thrive. Hey, hey. Mr. Master just sits in and shit from the heart. We spent a little time before we hit around. We'll go say hi and now we're reaching for the sky. Somebody new with the piano and violin, there's nothing we can do. But every visit, we started to feel free. With this partnership, we could really make it. But through the door came Dr. Cole. With two more great musicians who show us even more. We found our words with a snazzy melody. The next thing you know, we're a singing group of three. And now, we will thrive. T and K for K in harmony. We really come alive. We got all our lives to live. And it's our song we begin. Yeah, we will thrive. We will thrive. Hey, hey.
Ladies and
That was a surprise, right? You survived, right? Okay. Good. Here we go. Okay. Can I introduce my colleagues who inspire me so much and who are so supportive of any kind of project I do? It can be K4K, it can be Xavier related event. I have always these people. Francis Scully, second violin. I actually started with musicians here in 2009 at the St. Louis Cathedral, just like we wanted to have good music and the collective code. So this was because of you guys, how we see so many fruits now, great moments, right? Thank you so much for all your support. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, once again for the Silver Warriors and the K4K String Quartet. Amen. You know, events like this give me a nice lift of the spirits. I mean, it was about a month ago I had this idea for the local TV newscast to do the 3-second news and weather. Things are bad and getting worse. Now for the sports. Of course, right now in New Orleans, you could just lump the sports into things are bad and getting worse. But thankfully, we have a sense of optimism from the kinds of things we hear and see and realize the results of your generosity paying off for these youngsters in New Orleans right now on our stage here tonight. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your part in this, and thanks to these wonderful students and teachers who make all of this happen with your help. We are blessed here this evening, once again, with the presence of a gentleman who has been a steadfast supporter of this organization and who I think many of us will be thankful has recently won re-election to serve as the council person here in New Orleans from District D, Mr. Eugene Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much and good evening. If you could see what I see standing here, a standing room only crowd, it just is a testament to the work that Dr. Koh has done with our young people, and it's a testament to the support that you who are gathered today here provide to the youth of the city of New Orleans. I want you all to join me because sometimes these programs end and you don't get a chance to recognize someone such as Dr. Koh, who quietly does a tremendous job with the young people of our city of New Orleans. She promotes the city of New Orleans in a great way, and she does so much for our city that is positive. I want to make sure that before my remarks conclude that I just turn to you and say, Dr. G. Young Koh, thank you very much for all that you do. Let's give her a strong round of applause. Now, I don't know what the rest of the nation is doing tonight, but there's not much better than what we're doing here on this Thursday evening, seeing young people share their talents with us and also promoting an organization that not only provides coats for those in need, but provides support in many different ways. So I'm just pleased to be here to offer my support as a council member, but also as someone who grew up in New Orleans, just went away to school and came back, someone who loves the city of New Orleans and knows that there are many things that make us a distinguished city. One of the things that makes us a distinguished city is that there are so many people who give of themselves, not expecting a lot back, but give of themselves because they enjoy not only this city, but the people in this city. And Dr. Koh and K4K in Harmony, the board, the instructors, the parents, the supporters, the guardians, I want to let you all know that in behalf of the city council, in behalf of this entire city, and I'm going to speak for the mayor, unless somebody else is going to be speaking for the mayor, and you can just add to what I said, or at least tell the mayor how much we appreciate her support also of K4K and Harmony and Dr. Koh's work. But I just want to say to you all that on this evening, just looking out at this audience and just seeing folks standing in the background, even though there are some seats here, if you want to come here and get a couple of seats in the front, you don't have to stand all the way to the back. Raise your hand, you know how they do in the stadium, raise your hand if there's a seat next to you, or in church. But look, I'm just so honored to have seen in the short period of time that I've been attending and have been able to provide support through the Culture and Recreation Fund to see this activity grow, but to see Dr. Koh's and K4K in Harmony's influence expand throughout our city. Dr. Koh is also a reminder of New Orleans and what makes it special. Dr. Koh lives around the corner from me, by the way, on Music Street. How about that? She lives on Music Street in Gentilly Terrace. I never asked you if you actually moved there because of the name Music Street. She did. She went and found Music Street, so she lives right around the corner, just coincidentally. But she's just involved with the neighborhood. She promotes the community, and she promotes New Orleans well. So I'm just honored to provide whatever support that I can as a resident of this great city and as a city council member. But I do want to say this to everyone here. I want to say some important 2 words to you all and to Dr. Ko, words that we can't say enough. And as we celebrate on this evening with young people, with our music talents being shared with everyone, I just want to say to everyone here 2 important words. Thank you. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you, Dr. Ko, especially for all that you do to make the city of New Orleans the great city it is. I can't wait to see the continuation of the growth in your programs, and I appreciate what you do. And once again, a strong round of applause for Dr. Ko and for this program this evening. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to be very honest. Councilman Eugene Green said she does quietly this work. I don't. I complain a lot, actually. I called some of the board members. I'm not doing this, Don't count on me. I'm just too tired. And then I looked around. My little kids from instrumental program student. These little kids from all the partner sides. My student, Xavier students who are getting ready. My student who I taught at NOCA, who came back to support me. And then I really thought, wow, I would be really selfish to complain anything, right? And also, I want to congratulate you. He said he's my neighbor, right? I'm not supposed to endorse anybody, and I'm not doing it. But I can say as a neighbor, right? This guy is the one who really goes around in my block. Cut the lawn, who is gonna fix this? Who is gonna do this? And also when you check his Facebook, I'm sorry, I stalk you sometimes, okay? So, he answered to everybody, not just like shutting them down, just like, no, you have a wrong information. This is a provided information. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to you. Please subscribe my newsletter. That's what he does, instead of just like, no, you are wrong, or ignoring, I'm really happy for you that you are gonna be representing our district. And again, don't forget us, okay? Okay, this one, I'm gonna just, let you introduce my students.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ji Young Ko. Amen. And we've reached the point in our program where we get to honor some folks who do great work for K4K in Harmony. And will be recipients of the Championship Award. And to make these presentations, I'd like to ask Daniel Taylor, Whitney Cooper, and Michael Solomon to come to the front and take a microphone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel Taylor. When I first joined Koats for Kids in Harmony junior crew, I didn't realize how much work happens behind the scenes. And after helping with coat drives, meetings, and events, I've seen how much this organization really does for kids. A lot of that work ends up happening in my house. We're constantly sorting coats, planning projects, and hosting people. The person who keeps everything moving is my dad. He sets up, organizes, helps everyone, and makes sure things actually get done. He also put a huge amount of effort into planning this concert and supporting the whole team. So I'm proud to present the Champion Award to my dad, Daniel Taylor, for everything he's done for Koats for Kids in Harmony.
Hi, everyone. My name is Whitney Cooper. I'm another member of the Koats for Kids junior crew. If there are any members of the K4K in Harmony junior crew, could you guys stand up or wave or something? Yes, all the members on the Koats for Kids junior crew, the junior crew consists of about a total of 20 college and high school age students who volunteer here with the organization, not just tonight, but throughout the year. We do things like distributing coats, collecting coats, and kind of running the show, helping Dr. Ko with whatever she needs so that we could give back to the community. And I just wanted to be the first to issue all of you guys a very, very, very warm thank you because you guys were so helpful to putting this on tonight. There were a lot of things that didn't go to plan, but with the junior crew, we were able to get a lot of things done, so thank you guys. Tonight, we are honored to recognize someone who has been with Coats for Kids from its very earliest days, Arlene McCarthy. Our organization is only 16 years old, but Arlene has truly seen this organization grow through every stage thus far of its lifetime. She identified and engaged the partner sites that we are able to serve young people at through music, like TEEP and the Waldo Burton Boys Home, and she's done so much more. Coats for Kids has already been shaped by so many lifetimes, but especially by the lifetimes of its founders, Dr. Ko and the late Ellis Marsalis. Arlene was especially close to Ellis until she understands in a way that very few others do how deeply his spirit continues to inspire Dr. Ko and therefore guide the heart of this organization. Arlene, your unwavering support, your advice, and your commitment have been vital to our growth and your ability to continue serving, and our ability, to continue serving this community. You have helped sustain the very heart of this organization, so it is with gratitude and great admiration that we present you with this award tonight.
Hello everybody, I'm Michael Solomon, and I'm a proud volunteer of the K4K and Harmony Junior Crew. I first got involved with K4K and Harmony when I was a student of Dr. Ko back at NOCA. Then I started out as a volunteer, as a welcoming performer, welcoming guests as they arrive. But over time, I became much more involved. Now I help assist with the stage, I perform with Xavier Symphonic Band, despite attending UNO, and I help mentor our younger volunteers. It's been a very meaningful journey, and I've learned quite a few things. I've also met some really inspiring adults along the way, but the one I would like to speak about now is Mr. Jason Williamson. Mr. Williamson is my neighbor down the road, a safety and training specialist at Mississippi Power and Safety, a member of the K4K Harmony Advisory Board, an amazing volunteer who cooked the mean food y'all enjoyed before the concert. As a young man, I feel really lucky to know Mr. Williamson. He's a safe place where conversation can be sparked about anything and everything, and most importantly, he hears. Dr. Ko often says how much she admires how Mr. Williamson became such a caring and generous person despite his challenges he's faced in his life. And I also like to joke that Mr. Williamson is the top three nicest white men that I know. Above him is Bob Ross, and underneath him is Michael Jackson. I'm truly honored to present this Champions Award to Mr. Jason Williams as someone who lives nearby to you. I appreciate you. Congratulations and thank you.
Oh, yeah. Your microphone. Go ahead. Oh, me too? Okay. Okay, not yet. Thank you so much, and also congratulations. Thank you. Okay, we have a really, really exciting program, 2 programs left. Before I invite our Xavier students, have I ever bragged about that I came to America with $800 only about 18 years ago? $800, literally, nothing else. And my student in music appreciation class, they know because I really say America still is a, country of, the opportunity, I really believe. So for as a person who came to this country and achieved so much, sometimes it's very hard to ask for your help because I think I have to achieve by myself everything. But I have a couple of ways if you want to join our organization, our mission. On our website, you are going to have a couple of options how you can become our donor. It can be one-time donor, Or it can be also, you click that one, support a child, that's just like one-time donation, and then you go to give monthly. You can start with $5 too. And also, I created auction items out there. It's not like those boring kind of bland ones, you know. I created dumpling party. You are gonna learn how to make dumplings. You are gonna learn also how to prepare for some holiday food, and all the ingredients are gonna be provided. I'm also teaching kimchi session. You know, do you know kimchi is healthy? It's a smelly though, right? Right? It's a healthy recipe, and we are gonna provide everything. Also, we have musicians you can have in your living room or in your office, something like that. Also, we have a lot of art pieces donated by our local artists, and I have also Korean spice staple items that you can auction, bid on there, and we have many others. I think we also have T-shirts we just print out this morning by Blake Henny. That's available for $30 too. Please consider helping us. And another way you can help us is, and I did really well this time, last time. Can you guys follow us on Instagram? A lot of people who give us grant, they really want to know we do really work, right? We do work. It's not a non-profit just sitting there. We go after kids and really teach kids, right? So this is our Instagram. Or you can just type K for K in Harmony. I see some people doing it while you are following us on Instagram. Or if you are going to take a look at our auction item briefly, I'm going to bring my Xavier students. Are you guys ready for a really exciting soundtrack of Black Panther? Actually, it was your portion. I'm doing over, right? Okay, would you mind actually after, yeah, they want to be introduced by you. Okay, I'm going to bring them, okay? Good. Okay, guys, we are ready. I happen to be also symphony band director at Xavier, and I'm really honored to have all my students who are just really my backbone. Can you welcome them once again, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Xavier University Symphonic Band. Dr. Ji Young Ko from Black Panther, beautifully done. Well, at this point in the festivities, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to get a couple of our board members to share some quick thoughts with you before we have some rousing finale music. And they are a gentleman who heads multiple departments at Oxnard. He is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jeffrey Kuo. And also with us is board member, one of our outstanding entrepreneurs in the Crescent City. You may know him for Dirty Coast and beyond, Mr. Blake Haney.
Good evening. I assure you I have no brevity in me, but I will keep this brief. I also have absolutely no musical ability whatsoever, which is why I'm so thrilled to be here, and I'm so happy to be standing before you guys because I get to enjoy this perhaps more than any of you, because I assure you, you're better musicians than I am. So I just really want to say thank you guys for just putting on this show, and thank you for you kids that have done such an amazing job to make my night. What I will say about music is that I do love it, and my wife, who also has no musical ability whatsoever, shares in this passion with me. And I know that all of you do as well. I am a physician here in town, and I will say that there is more and more compelling evidence that shows that music really does make a tremendously positive impact on our youth. And that is why we are so excited as board members and as advisory board members and K4K and Harmony crew members and folks like Dr. Ko to have you guys here with us tonight. And so, you know, you've been hearing all the thank yous, you know, the thank yous to the musicians, and thank you to Dr. Ko, and thank you to the late Mr. Ellis Marsalis for starting this organization along with Dr. Ko. Thank you to all the folks that have put so much time and effort into this. But really what I want to say is thank you to these kids and their parents who have allowed us to enjoy in their talents and their passion. Because realistically, without any of you guys that we've been thanking, none of this would be possible, and my night would be very boring tonight. That said, one last time, and I know that Dr. Ko has already mentioned it, please make sure you're following us on Instagram, because it really does make an impact. Thank you guys for being here tonight and supporting us. Thank you to the board. We are very much a working board. Many of them work a lot more than I do on the board. And so thank you. I want to say thank you to our board, because you guys really have helped Dr. Ko guide this organization to where we are today. And I genuinely believe that we are now at an inflection point where we can truly make a difference through our mission, right? To empower the socially impacted youth in our city and our region through songwriting and through instrumental music. And so thank you guys for being here tonight. And I'm going to hand it over to Blake, who's going to do the real work and get you guys to donate money.
Yes, I have the fun job of asking everyone to give us plenty of money. And I want to tip my hat to anyone who has a radio voice. I normally have the radio voice in the room, and I'm being trumped by the radio voice over there. I was asked to join the board by Dr. Ko. I'd worked with her in the past. And I joined for two reasons, mainly, obviously, what you're seeing here tonight, but also because it's a very well-run organization. It's a lean organization. We don't get a lot of money from the federal government or public grants. It's all very lean. All the money that is raised, every dollar goes straight back into the teachers and the programming. And the programming itself is set up very simply. It's basically music education, creative expression brought to the kids. We work with organizations like Son of a Saint. We work with organizations like Covenant House. Funding and transportation are limitations for some folks who want to have this experience. And so K4K is set up to bring the music experience to the kids, to the partners we work with. And the way to do that is through fundraising. And the fundraising we're asking for is for you guys. Just maybe you can donate on the board, you can donate at the auction. You can give $5 tonight, $10, or please, if you would, consider giving $5 to $10, $20 every month. It's like, think of it as 1 or 2 coffees. Set 1 or 2 coffees aside, set it, forget it. That will grow over time and help us to be able to pay for more equipment, get more instruments, work with more teachers, find more partner organizations that we can work with, and continue to do what we're doing here, which is, as you can see, pretty amazing. And we appreciate all of you being here tonight. Obviously, you appreciate everything that K4K is doing for the community. So here's your opportunity, donating on the board or outside. Win yourself a weekend at the Roosevelt. You all deserved it. 2 nights at the Roosevelt, not just one. This is a pure staycation. So thanks, everyone. Thank you so much, and thank you, Dr. Ko.
Blake just convinced me. My wife was like, you better do it. You better do it. And so I have donated. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity to speak to you. Thank you for supporting this organization. We genuinely appreciate it. I'm going to hand it back over to Dr. Ko.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thanks again to Jeffrey Ko and to Blake Haney for those important words that we urge you to act upon, not just now, but often, ladies and gentlemen. Pretend you're voting in Chicago. All right, we've got rousing music, beautiful music to share with you to conclude tonight's concert. And we have assembled all the forces at hand here to bring you this finale. So we have the K4K in Harmony instrumental program students, the New Voice New Orleans students. We've got the Xavier University Symphonic Band, and we've got their version of This Little Light of Mine. I'm gonna let it shine.
New Voice New Orleans. I got to meet the director here. Would you come here and talk about our, beginning, right?
Y'all, me and Dr. Ko met at the Greater New Orleans Foundation Executive Directors Intensive, and it's only in New Orleans where two musicians can meet in such a business-oriented process. But we are public servants. We serve the kids you see in front of you. I'm so proud that New Voices New Orleans could be as a part of this group. To the Power of New Orleans, we started 4.5 years ago with $300 from a grant from 4.0 schools. We are a proud partner to public and public charter schools here in the city. We have students here from KIPP Central City Primary, Central City Academy, Hines UNO, some at Hines Lakeview, some at Harriet Tubman. Our kids in this group are in our festival chorus. We're so proud to be a partner to UG, and we love you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Okay, I can have like a little moment. Okay. You guys are done, actually. I'm going to take a picture with you guys later, but I want to have a really little moment, short, brief moment to thank everybody, right? Number one, my board members. Yeah, these are really working board members, right? Everybody, working board members, please, Gigi, Melissa, everybody. Thank you. And also, we also have advisory board who cooked, prepared, did all the work tonight. Would you mind standing up or waving at me, please? Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. And I would love to thank you, all the volunteers who collected the coats, who needed all the scarves and hats. How many of them? 40 of them?
40 hats and 40 scarves and 15 hats.
And I got one of them. Thank you so much, Kathy. And also all the volunteers who put this show together. And I have to tell you, none of you had better life than I do, because of these young people. Really, all my students, can you believe that? And they did all the work. Can you please, once again, give them really big, loud... Also, all the volunteer students as well. And also Galia Hall, Mr. Brian, Karen, thank you so much. This is such an amazing opportunity for us to have all our guests, and we all feel like queens and kings. Thank you so much, Mr. Brian. And also Xavier University for letting us use all the instruments. Thank you so much. Dr. Verrett is traveling right now, but Xavier has 100th birth year, right? And we just got how many $1 million? I know, guys, right? Okay. Hopefully, we're going to announce that soon, too, okay, for K4K in Harmony, too. And all the parents. Okay, I want to give them really big gratitude. I know you have to always go to your work and work at home, too, and then bring the kids here. Parents, please let me know, where are you guys? Where are you guys? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, now, my backbone, my staff members and teachers, all of you, thank you so much. You're so talented and so supportive and so dedicated to the students. I really appreciate all of you. And the performers tonight, all the performers, including you guys. Everybody who played was so amazing. Don't you think? It's not just okay. It was amazing. It was amazing. And also, those musicians who played in the hallway and also at the reception, actually, there were a lot of my students and friends there. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Also, all the partner size, T, Burton, and Convenient House, everybody who we serve, who are here, thank you so much. And again, all the volunteers also who are taking pictures too, taking videos too, thank you. And finally, the sponsors and donors. Can you show these amazing people here? NOTCF, I really want to have like a little moment. We have one representative here, Lisa, Alexis, here. She's so supportive, and I have to tell you, without NOTCF, we could have not been here. Thank you so much, Lisa. You are helping me so much. And they are going to have their gala too. January when? 9th, you should not forget, okay, because I help you guys with, NOTCF helped so many musicians and culture bearers. How many $1 million did you give to the cultural bearers? Amazing, right? New Orleans is amazing. And we have also, guys, I do really well actually because of this finance group, Chuck and Badu, the finance group. They have been helping me since I was at NOCA. I do really well as a musician. It's because of you guys. And you guys are supporting us too. Thank you so much. And everybody here who is listed, and including City of New Orleans, Councilman Green, and of course Dirty Coast and the Middle Seas Music. Everybody here, thank you so much. We all made this together. And lastly, but not least, you guys. You guys are such a great audience. Do you know how they feel now? They feel like they had the debut in the beautiful this building, and then with such a nice warm crowd. Thank you so much. You guys individually mean so much, and your time coming out here means a lot. Once again, if you perform today or if you volunteered, can you give yourself nice pat or nice? Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Have I forgot anybody? Okay, guys, reception people. Okay, Mark, Jason, Wendy, Michael, everybody who supported us through the reception, thank you so much. Guys, am I seeing you guys again next year? Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Fred Kasten, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you. That's it. Thank you, everyone. Okay, guys, come and say hi to these wonderful kids, please, including my old kids, right? Thank you. Come say hi.